Hello there. Just thought I heard the postman. I was out the back and I heard the postman come and I thought, I wonder if. And he seemed to hang around there for a fair while. So I've come in and mm, a nice parcel from High On Music, 109 High Street. Isn't that clever? High On Music. Well. Kangaroo Flat. Wonder what country that is coming from. Bendigo, Victoria. Ah, that country. Australia. So there you go. This is something I'm very excited about. My sister and brother-in-law sent me a very generous sum of money at Christmas time and to help out with the bills around here and various things. And I remember she said, get yourself something you want. Don't just, spend it on essential bills. And I said, oh, all right. And then I've been looking for this single for ages. I bought this in 1978, and I think I don't know if I heard it on 2 Triple J or whether the independent youth radio station of Sydney, or whether I read a review in the New Musical Express about a reggae single. Or it's more, it's closer to dub than reggae. It's a wonderful single. This, so I bought it, and I don't know if I bought it before I went over to Europe or when I came back. Probably when I came back, because by just an absolute fluke, I needed the money. I actually got a job working for the richest man in Australia, Kerry Packer, the richest dead man. Good riddance, filth. And so anyway, that's just great packaging. Beautiful. I have bought stuff off Sir Horatio many years ago when I was very active on eBay and auctions. But because since I've been a pensioner for almost 10 years, I just can't do that anymore. But so I thought with that money, I'm going to try and get myself that single I wanted so badly. I had it, and I honestly don't know what happened to it. It's also another one I loved at the time, around the same time, called Wild in the Streets by Garland Jeffries, and that went. I don't sell off 45, so someone's knocked them off at some stage. Anyway, here we go. Just done that. Boy, am I excited! And now, normally I'm at the op shop to. We've got 3 in town, and all charities. They're all charity shops. So I usually get my kicks when I get the urge to get some vinyl. I just go down there, and thank God that I got an early education with classical music when I was very young. So you never ever find anything good in the way of pop or rock music on vinyl out here. It just doesn't happen. Um, it's just the usual garbage, and the only bright light is that sometimes a classical collection comes in, and no one else is interested out here. It's all open for me. So I've been buying some really wonderful, if you like, classical stuff out here for years now for $1 each. And unless it's a box set, then it's maybe 2 or 3. So this one I thought, well, look, I've been looking, and they were all coming from overseas. Now, the killer was the postage. I used to send records to my friend Matthias in Germany, but I can't do it anymore because I sent him a CD about 3 or 4 years ago, and the postage costs $24 just for a CD to go. I can't afford that sort of money for postage, let alone. So yeah, and I was looking and looking, and there were ones of this available in the UK where this is. This is a. I think this will be an Australian copy because I did buy it from. Oh my god, the condition! I think it's mint. Um, I just love this single, and so it was $30, um, and $3 for postage from Victoria, which is um, was south of New South Wales, and I thought, look, I can't afford this. This could pay for my water bill or something. And then I thought, bugger it, I'm going to do it. So I paid $32 for this, and I'm bloody glad I did. It's on Virgin Frontline now. I was watching. What sort of set me off again was I was watching Word in Your Attic the other day, and it drives me nuts. Those two, they're like a couple of horrible old women. They yabber and blabber away, but they had no, it wasn't. It was a classic, some classic channel, classic rock or something. The guy that looks like the cover of. He's just I don't know, whatever. I'm sorry, I just woke up. Um, he had John Lydon on as a guest, and he was, as usual, doing his usual John Lydon thing, always entertaining. And then I thought, yeah, I remember John Lydon was hired by Virgin after he'd quit the Sex Pistols and he formed Pill. He was actually an advisor to Richard Branson as into what was the hippest sounds coming out of Jamaica, and so John Lydon recommended a lot of stuff, and this was one of them. I do believe this is mint. Oh my god! Make sure it's not. No, it's not warp. This is unbelievable. I was expecting it to be. This guy, Sir Horatio, he's always got classic stuff, and it'll be at least 10 years, maybe more, since I bought from him. So it says here, producer, Morwell Records. It's Prince Hammer, okay? Um, Now, I didn't want to buy the album or the CD version of the album because the album's a bit samey. Every track sort of sounds the same, but this is a standout track. And it's a religious thing, and I'm not religious. I'm totally opposed to religion. But it's called Bible. I'll darken this a little bit. Prince Hammer. This is just a killer. It's reggae dub reggae. It's just wonderful, and it's got a great B side. Morwell Esquire. I ran through the album on YouTube while I was waiting for this to come through, and I thought, no, I'm glad I didn't buy the album because every track sort of sounds pretty much like the other. But this one is the best track on the album, called Bible. He grew up in a Christian family in Jamaica, but he's also a full-blown ganja, head. He made an album called Sensor Miller Island. Sensor Miller was like a very popular version, brand of ganja back in the 70s. I seem to remember. A lot of my friends were heavy into the ganja. I didn't mind a little bit of hash oil, a drop of hash oil on a cigarette, and that'd keep you going for God hours and hours and hours, and it would really knock your socks off. So yeah, I dallied with marijuana in the late 60s. Pretty much got what I did from it. Moved on to LSD, and once I had LSD, I thought, I'm not fucking around with bloody marijuana anymore. It's pathetic rubbish compared with pure LSD. And then I dropped the LSD after when I was in my mid-20s, and that was the end of that. So anyway, getting off track here. I'm just so glad to have this. Look at it. It's oh my God, this is awesome. I can't wait to play it. I wish I could play this for you. It is superb. Anyway, hope all's well. Bye now.